Leave them on.
Ooh, keep them on.
I like them.
I think you look smart.
Yeah.
Smarter.
I don't have
Okay.
glasses.
Smartish.
You three have all got glasses.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Should I get rid of them because of reflection? Will you see boom and shot?
No.
All right,
Wow,
just,
Alex,
just so
really?
everyone knows we're live now. So anything you
Oh,
say
yeah.
can and will be
I
held
haven't-
against you.
I haven't come out to my parents. What was that, Guy?
I was
Guys, we're
just saying,
live. We're live.
have fun with it. Be yourself. You know, if you're having
Everyone
fun, then
come
they're
out to
having
their
fun.
parents on the count of 3.
1, 2,
2, 3.
Mum,
Mum,
Dad,
I'm
Dad.
gay.
I'm gay. Nice. It felt good.
It's so good.
Oh.
That's going to be like a viral TikTok challenge. or
Cheers,
something,
sweetie.
so, cheers.
Mother.
Cheers.
Wait,
Mother. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Oh, cheers.
Happy
It's the
Mother's
kind
Day.
of they come out to your parents on the count of 3 is the absolute kind of challenge that would have made me shit my pants.
I mean, that's
Actually
like
being out.
That's
TikTok.
that's
That-
such a
that-
good challenge.
people come out to their friends on TikTok. It's the most fucked thing I've ever seen.
I've seen that. Yeah, it's beautiful.
No, TikTok is so effed up. Like, I had to get off it because of all those videos of people doing like hand casts to their dead parents and stuff.
Oh my
It just
gosh.
is
What?
so
Have you-
weird.
Have you seen the ones where it's like there's like a bunch of adults getting into position and then it like goes back in time to a photo when they were kids, and there's so many of them where it's like all the siblings get into shot and then like one of them, there's like an extra person there and you realize that one of the siblings is dead.
Oh my God.
Like sometimes they're like holding the ashes in the photo, like a recreation, but there's like a bottle of ashes. Like it's the darkest.
Oh.
Couldn't spring
Oh,
that
that's
in.
terrible. I think those
Just
ones
a
are
test,
so
a
weird.
test pot of ashes.
A test pot
Well,
still on the wall.
I
Sorry,
can't-
guys. Sorry, guys.
No, I love it. I can't think of a better time to kick off the third Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont-Spelling Bee. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone watching. Thank you so much to the contestants. It's 8:30 p.m. here in New Zealand, which means it's time to get spelling. I'm your host, and before I introduce our contestants, I just want to say, obviously, last week, Jackie Van Beek was the carryover champion. Sadly, her life is too rich and full with variants and other things to do that she could not return to defend her crown. And so I have instead invited back the second equal place getters in Rose Matafeo and Alice Snedden. Thank you so much for coming back, guys. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much.
Can I recreate Alice's pen? Thanks, man. You
People-
fucking dweeb.
Do people have pens so that they can spell?
Yeah.
No,
do I-
no,
No,
you
no,
can't.
no.
It's more like an intimidation thing. From
This
Alice,
is just
I
to
think.
look cool.
I'm gonna use my.
It's
Is
working.
this so good?
Is it working?
That's
Yeah.
great.
What if I flick my AirPod case like a Zippo?
Yeah,
I'm hoping-
very intimidating.
I think if people see me do this, my DMs are gonna go crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyeballs on the spelling bee looking for people who can
Whoa.
flick pens. Rose, you've got a real variety of knives in that shed. I remember a certain cleaver from the first Mont-Spelling Bee.
Yeah, where is the cleaver? I've got a load of hammers.
The
no,
cleaver's
and,
missing.
Can I just say, oh, she's got one.
Ooh, that's a
Gorgeous.
ooh.
Okay, don't play
That's
with
a
that,
lot.
Rose.
Shit,
You're
girl.
not skilled enough.
Yeah, very
You're not
confident.
Rose,
Rose.
that is so
Rose.
hot. Rose, I have a boner. That is so hot.
Alice wants
Have
you
you
to stop
watching
because
Xena?
all of the people who are going to DM her about the pen are obviously going to DM you about the knife. Thanks for returning, Jackie. Actually, friend of the spelling bee, Jackie Van Beek. It was her birthday yesterday, and also friend of the spelling bee, Madeline
Yeah.
Sami. Their birthday friends and
Huge
professional
birthday
collaborators.
day.
It's their birthday yesterday. I didn't message them, and I know they won't watch this, but
Ooh.
happy birthday, Mads and Jackie. Did you guys send a text or anything?
Lots
yeah,
of people
I,
did, eh?
Yeah. I sent one to Mads, but not Jackie.
Same.
What
What's with that?
I don't know.
Why-
Just like, I think if I
I
sent a
didn't
happy
send
birthday
them
message,
either.
Jackie should be like, what?
That's what I thought
No,
too.
you know
Kim.
what? I posted things for both of them on Instagram, and Jackie was the first one to respond and at length.
so
No.
Yeah, Jackie loved it, and Mads was just like
Shit.
repost.
Today,
Do you think I should do a
Wow.
belated?
Yes.
I'm going to do a
Cool, do you wanna
belated.
Do you want to go in on a belated?
Yeah.
Can I bandwagon on your guys belated there? 'Cause I
Oh,
haven't
it's
done
kind of
anything
cool.
to
It's
reach
Nice.
sort
out.
of just, it's
Yeah,
sort
it
of.
does.
Alice,
it's
I
more like
I
a-
could go in with you hypothetically.
Yeah, do you want to go in on one?
we
That'd
could
be awesome.
we could put something together, see how it
You
comes out.
you lead the way, and I'll just kind of come in at the end and sign my name.
And
Well,
Alice.
that sounds fantastic. I'll write it in my own handwriting, but she'll know. You know,
Oh,
actually,
is there anything worse than the just like the fully beautiful like card like written beautifully and then in a different handwriting and
Yes.
Alice?
I love
it.
Do we have to use my name as an example?
I think we do, yeah. In this particular instance. So
From
this
the
is-
siblings, Alex, Chris, Kate, and Olivia. Like, everyone's names are tiny.
This is a very exciting time, and we have two new contestants who have not spelt with us before. So welcome to the Spelling Bee, Kura Forrester. Ku, how are you?
Thanks, guys. I'm great. I'm excited to be here. It's my first spelling bee ever.
Oh wow! And what's your history with spelling?
Not great.
Hmm.
But you know, I sort of just fake it till I make it in most areas of my life. So I feel like this is just going to be another one of those.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have you. I'm so grateful that you're competing. Now, did you bring along, I sent quite a late email for how to prep, but did you bring along a word that you particularly like to say or spell?
I do. Now this word, I did. This word, it's sort of embarrassing because I didn't read it properly and I was was like well into my 20s, but Cadbury had just started bringing out weird chocolates like mixes. And I said to my sister, shit, that's a weird flavor. What's licorice? Turns out licorice is just spelt. I don't think I'd ever seen licorice
Licorice.
written down.
That's like a Montessori approach to pronouncing words and spelling, where it's very phonetic. Like you'll never misspell licorice because of the way that you know to say it.
Yeah.
I misread for 7 books. Well, actually, I only read 4 of them, but I misread Hermione as Hermione. And obviously, you can imagine how I was mercilessly bullied by the other Harry Potter heads when I said that out
Books
loud
are
for the first
dangerous
time.
for that. Books
Yeah.
are dangerous for that. They'll
I
catch
remember
ya.
once I for my whole life I pronounced Poindexter as Poindexter, and the person who ripped me to shreds about it was none other than Guy Williams, one of the notorious, like he's not even good at spelling and he's like so bad at so much grammar, but to be ripped apart by him by saying Poindexter.
He would have felt so
Yeah.
good to have one to hold up over you, I imagine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I used to
actually-
think Penelope was Penelope.
Penelope.
Oh,
like that.
Penelope.
There's
I
actually,
remember I got bullied about that.
Well, cantaloupe
and rightly
is
so.
cantaloupe.
I think, but cantaloupe's got a U in it, doesn't it?
What?
Oh,
God.
God.
Oh shit, that was my word.
That made me feel scared.
Well, thank you so much, Kura. Very excited to have you spelling, and welcoming to the Spelling Bee, Chris Parker. Chris, hey.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
So good. I'm on
Yeah?
the toilet in the lounge. In the lounge toilet.
That would be a beautiful toilet.
I often have I often have dreams where there's toilets in like main spaces in my house. Is that weird?
Yeah. No.
Like, it's weird.
I think it'd be quite nice
Weird.
just to sit and take a pee in front of people, except I get really bad stage fright. I can't pee in front of
I
anyone.
can't pee or poo in front of a loved one.
It's
Yeah.
there's
When you hate.
I live with a 4.5-year-old named Olive who has no real sense of privacy, and I often I'll shut the door behind me to pee, and she'll often just open the door and say, "What are you?" She knows, but she'll say, "What are you doing?" And I'll say, "I'm doing mummies," and she'll say, "Well, why isn't it going?" It's punishing. Like
Oh my god.
you haven't really experienced social pressure to urinate until it's put upon you by a 4.5-year-old.
Yeah.
No.
But anyway, that's all by the by. Chris, did you bring us a word this evening?
Well, I've got 2 favorite words how to spell. One is the word, I was thinking about it, the word beautiful, because it's very onomatopoeic in the way that it sounds so much like, it's spelled like how it sounds. B-A-U-T-I fuel. You know, like,
Yeah, almost
Chris is gonna lose. Chris is gonna lose.
absolutely gonna lose.
B-A-U-T.
B-A-U-T-I.
Yeah, you beautiful.
Bruce Almighty did a good job of making sure people would know how to spell that
Ace
correctly.
Ventura. Ace Ventura. It was Ace Ventura, not Bruce Almighty. Surely, beautiful.
No. And Bruce Almighty, what is it he says?
It is.
Bruce Almighty. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I hate
Honestly,
myself.
like I really wanted that movie to go off for Jennifer Aniston. Like I always felt like she was on the precipice of a
Yes.
career in film taking off, and it's just never quite happened.
Isn't
Along
that
Came
weird?
Polly was a huge hit. Along Came
Yeah.
Polly was a
But
huge
she
hit.
did indie ones. The Good Girl, Office Space. You know what I'm talking
Cake.
about?
Cake.
Cake. Let's talk
Yeah.
about
She should have been Oscar nominated for Cake.
That pen's taking on a whole new power.
Alison, tooth fell out. Your tooth fell out.
Well,
It's
thank
my
you so
nicotine.
much. Thank you so much, Chris. Rose, welcome
Yes.
back.
Hi, it's good to be back. It feels very strange to be back because I feel like we lost last week, and I felt really upset because I wouldn't be able to come back because I feel like it's a wonderful routine in my life now. But honestly, when we were asked to come back, I've never felt such a wave of relief. You hadn't taken this away from me because I have not felt well, and this is really getting me through. So there's a lot of pressure on me to win for my mental health, and there's a lot of pressure on everyone else to lose to preserve my mental health. So just keep that in mind.
And Rose, can I say
that's all I have.
that is
Beautiful.
I want to say that I would quite happily win, even at the
Sorry.
expense of your mental health.
Oh, here we go.
Rose, did you bring us a word?
I was trying to think of a word, and I just don't want to think of something too fancy because I like the way this word looks and the way you write it when you write it in what do you call it? Joined writing. What do you call it? Like cursive.
Cursive.
Is the word language.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Such a
I'm just borrowing Chelsea's iPad for some of the spelling bee, and she's getting a Viber from her mum.
Viber.
Viber, that's so cool.
Answer that. She is a dame. Isn't her mother a dame?
Yeah, her mum is a dame.
She's a dame.
Answer that.
I'm gonna let it go to voicemail.
Viber. What is this, like 2006? Like
I know.
Viber?
God, I had a whole long distance relationship on Viber. Jesus Christ.
I want to know about
dates
how
Viber.
she made
Yeah,
money
that
with
dates
Helen.
Viber.
Oh,
Right.
Language has 2 G's in it, eh?
It does, Chris. It's
And that's what's beautiful about it.
What's beautiful
about it.
I think it's the A and the G like mimic each other on the top half, but then it kind of goes, you go an L and then you got an A and then an N, and it's such a fluid one to do in cursive.
In cursive, yeah, it's a really beautiful word. Can I ask, does anyone here, or did you ever put the hats on top of your A's?
My mum does, and I think it's fucking cool.
It's classy, yeah.
What is that? What do you mean?
The little
it's like doing that.
It's like the way they're written in on the keyboard. An A isn't just an A; it's got a little sort of. It's almost like a sun visor. It looks like
I'll
that.
do all my A's like an @ symbol.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's classy as fuck.
It is a good look.
I went to a fancy school and was forced to write in cursive. Having written in pencil my whole childhood, quickly went to pen and had to pick up basically a new alphabet. And F's in cursive are like new terrain. Like they don't even look
I know.
like
Forget
an F.
about it.
Forget
What about
about
a Q? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it was
Also,
great.
I
I loved the
Q's a
Q because it
hell.
was like, fun. But the F was like, cool. It was crazy.
I thought Z's were weird, and still when I try to write in cursive now, I can't get my Z's right. We better kick on. Also, quickly, sorry, did anyone put when you did your sevens, I called them French sevens. Did anyone put a little belt on their seven?
Line?
I still do
I
Yeah,
that.
put a
flirted.
belt on.
That's
I
nice.
You
cinch
put
it
a
at the
belt on.
waist.
You
I
don't put a belt on at Alice.
I do put a belt on. I bring it in at the waist.
No, you do not. You've never fucking put a
Cinch
belt
it.
on.
You gotta cinch it.
Please do not talk to me like that.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going
I
to be
will
able to
talk to you.
ask open-ended questions of this group. Everything becomes quite contentious quite quickly.
Yeah.
Alice, it's a pleasure to have you back. Were you excited to spell again?
Yeah, I was excited, especially when I found out that I was and what would have been a massive injustice going to be overlooked just for Rose to return without me, despite us placing in the same place last time.
But I won one, Ellis.
There was who
cares?
There was a method to the madness.
Oh, who cares? It seems like you care.
I got blown up on Messenger by Alice Snedden when she found out. I didn't know that Rose and Alice were in the room at the same time, and I said,
"You
to
should
Rose,
always assume that we're in the fucking same room."
It was scary stuff. I got to be honest with you. I almost stared down the full fury of Alice Snedden.
Also, I remember you shouldn't have pandered to her anger. Like that is like some dictatorship level.
It's
fucking
the right.
fascism.
It's the right thing to do. It's not dictatorship level fascism. I'm very excited to have Alice back, and very excited to reignite the rivalry between the two dames of Boners of the Heart.
Ooh. Tea of the day.
Wait till you unlock what's going on between Kura and I. It's toxic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alice, did you bring us a word?
Passion. Yeah, I did. My word is public, which I just quite like because it's got two hard sounds. Public, you know.
Yeah.
Also, I used to enjoy at uni. It was a class I took, which was public law. And
public speaking.
And of course your favorite porn category.
Public law. Public.
Public law, yeah.
And you love public speaking.
I love public speaking. And occasionally it would happen that the teacher would accidentally misspell it as pubic. And I got to be honest, I found that pretty funny.
That is funny. That is funny because pubic is a part of the body, and the body is funny and disgusting. Well, these are our contestants. I don't have the spelling bee / caterpillar from the first round, nor the dinosaur. I've got instead. It was recently given to this house. It's Miss Potato Head, but Olive calls him Maturiwai, which means Uncle Potato. A much better name, I think, for an exciting spin-off brand. So Maturiwai will be looking over us as we spell. I've got all of my instruments. I had to buy some new batteries for this today. So that's
what we don't want to hear.
That's right. That's what you hear when you spell a word incorrectly. This will be your thinking music. I also brought a word because I found a really nice word that's sort of on brand for the spelling bee. Have you guys heard the word bombinate?
No.
Bombinate. It means to make a humming or a buzzing noise.
That's cool. And why would you say it instead of hum or buzz?
Sometimes it's
you're
nice
a fucking fancy cunt.
Yeah.
Nice or if you're like Shaggy, maybe like a bombinate. Maybe. Shaggy?
A Mr. Bombinate.
Shaggy.
Shout out to Shaggy.
I thought of Matthew Lillard's Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo movies when he first said his name.
He was so well cast. Like it's some of the most exceptional casting of all time.
To the point where when he is the husband that the wife was cheating on George Clooney in The Descendants, it's like
exactly
why is
where you're
Shaggy
going.
in The Descendants?
Yes, 100%.
It's
like it was honestly such a misstep on their behalf. I was like, there's no way that guy is fucking a wife of someone. Like, there's just no way he's pulling that off.
I think a wife in crisis would fuck Shaggy. I think it would be a great way to antagonize a powerful partner. Anyway, guys, we're going to get into it. It's time for round one. Traditionally, round one has been stuff around my house, but there's a slight twist on it this week. It's stuff around my house, and the stuff is fresh produce.
Ooh.
Nice.
Our spelling order this evening, in accordance with the way that you guys are configured on my Zoom, will be Kura, Chris, Rose, and then Alice. So Kura,
similar to mine.
Up first, and your first word is aubergine.
Shit.
Fuck.
Aubergine. A U B E R G I N E. Aubergine.
Correct.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was so much harder than I thought it was going to be.
You handled that brilliantly. I should also mention, sorry, I didn't take care of the admin up the top. This is not a knockout spelling, but if you spell a word incorrectly, you will not be eliminated. You just don't get the points. There's one round where you will lose points for spelling words incorrectly. And this first round, Stuff Around My House, Fresh Produce, 5 points per word. So Kura, you advance on 5. If you have any questions during the spelling bee, please feel free to ask. Chris, you're up next. And your word...
Come on, Chris. Hey.
So bad.
Courgette.
Courgette. C O R G E T T E. Courgette.
Correct. How does
I
it feel?
thought there was a U in there. There was a
Same.
U.
I thought it was C-O-U-R.
Oh, did
No.
Chris not say you?
Yeah, I did say you.
Oh no, I've made an error so early. I'm really sorry, Chris. I've
No,
misled you.
Hey, Guy, you got to give him the point because that was your fault.
No, I don't want the point.
Yeah.
No, but that was your fault.
I don't want the point.
Yeah, I don't want him to have the point.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
I sadly,
Then I don't
I have
mind
to,
either.
I have to
You're
err on the
gonna throw
side
me
of
under the
caution.
bus.
If a word is spelled incorrectly, I'm sorry that Chris can't have the point.
C O U R. Cool.
Yeah. I was just so excited for you to spell it correctly. I gave you
This
the
is
points.
so much harder. I was expecting apple. I was expecting banana. I was expecting grape, and then you come in with aubergine and courgette.
Yeah, he's a fucking bougie motherfucker, eh? With a
Well,
Corvette
I was
and
gonna,
everything.
yeah. Look,
Someone's making a ratatouille.
do you think zucchini is harder to spell than courgette?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did you a service in that respect. Also, I
Yeah,
just
no.
want to say quickly, one of my favorite things when writing words, see how courgette's got that double T?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. You just do
You
one.
don't
Yeah.
have the time. You don't have the
You don't,
time
no.
to do the both.
Yeah.
I had
You're
to
in a
write
rush.
I think
out the
think that
next word for you
I think it was
guys.
good to establish where I'm at with spelling and what to expect from me as a player for the rest of this episode.
Hey, believe in yourself, play strong, play confident. We're going to have a lot of fun. Rose, you're up next, and your
Sure.
word is broccolini.
Ooh. Delicious.
Fuck me! Oh shit, me. Okay. Oh. BROCCINI.
That is correct. You were very quiet for some of the spelling,
Very
but I made out
quiet.
all the letters. I don't know what was
Was I?
happening.
Sorry.
You're loud now. I think your nerves maybe made your audio levels drop.
It made for great
Sorry, it may have
television,
been
though.
It was
maybe
amazing.
It was my hair.
It was a lean-in moment.
It was really
Sorry.
good. You spelled
Okay.
it correctly, so the points are yours. Alice, the final word of round 1, the Stuff Around My House, fresh produce round, is persimmon.
I've got no fucking idea.
Fuck. Persimmon. Sorry.
You can do it.
Can you please say the word again?
Persimmon.
Persimmon.
You got to do some Slumdog Millionaire shit here, Alice. You got to think about the time you ate a persimmon.
I'm genuinely, I don't think I've ever had one in my entire life. P-E-R, persimmon. P-E-R-S-C-I-M-I-M.
Oh.
I really admire the effort, but that was just absolute miles away. That
Two
was,
M's?
that was great. Yeah,
Two
there's
M's, one S? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
P-E-R-S-I.
persimmon. Mon.
Fuck, what does a persimmon taste like?
I honestly don't know. I've never had one, and I literally bought this because I thought this would be a good word to spell.
I've had one recently, like, in the last
Should
5 years.
should I bite into it?
Yes.
Do
Show
it.
me the spelling of that word again.
Are you going to take it to the tribunal?
Alright, here we go.
No, I want to learn.
You're going to take it to the rule of public law.
Persim mom.
Yeah, I
Pussy
could not
man.
have been further off.
Persimmon. Okay, I'm just gonna have a bite of this.
I'm curious.
I don't know if you eat the skin traditionally.
It's sweet. It's very sweet and kind of like a big
very
berry.
autumn.
Like a
It's very
big berry.
autumnal. Feels like
It's
a
quite
weird
sweet.
pumpkin.
It's actually
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah. It's kind of like a sweet.
Hats
It's like
off
a
to you
fruit tomato.
though. Hats
It is
off
like
to
a
you
sweet
guys
tomato.
because after aubergine and courgette and broccolini, I thought, well, there's no tricky ones left.
Yeah.
And
I'll show what you know. Show what I know. After round 1, in 4th place, all third equal, Chris and Alice on zero. And first place,
Beautiful te reo, bro. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Kura
It's
and Rose right on 5.
Oh, fuck, I heard there's a te reo Māori round. Come on. A secret spell.
The second round this evening is
New Zealand place names.
Oh,
dinosaurs, baby.
Never
not get any
T-Rex, or
points.
I'm flipping this table.
Kura, you are first on the board, and your dinosaur spell is. By the way, I've got visual aids for these. I think it's quite fun
Right.
to see them. Your word is Ankylosaurus. Remember this guy?
Yeah.
This
Of
guy
course.
fucking rocks.
Became an elephant.
No, I think that's for scale.
Oh, okay.
But it also looks like they've put the elephant way in the background.
Like a dead cousin or
It's a
something.
dead elephant.
I'm trying to
This
see
is
if
when,
This is
Ankylosaurus
for
is
when
written
all
down
of the
somewhere.
all the animals die out and dinosaurs come back. And
Hold
like,
up that
fuck,
vivid
they're
bit.
good.
Hold up that vivid bit a bit more. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Okay. Can you say it again for me, please, Guy?
I've already forgotten what it was.
Ankylosaurus.
Ah, yes. The classic Ankylosaurus. Okay, here she goes. A N K L I A S. Fuck up, Alice. A U R A U S. Ankylosaurus. Thank you. Damn.
I'm so sorry. Ankylosaurus is spelt
Oh.
Ankylosaurus. Really cool
Oh.
dinosaur. Look at that heavily armored body. That's what they're
I
known
don't
for.
think I wouldn't be scared about that one chasing me. I don't think, unlike other ones.
It was a
vibrator.
it was a herbivore. It does have a vibrator sort of feel. It's got that bulbous club tail.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't get to sit on one of those, eh?
Chris, I want to challenge you about not being scared about that animal that is almost the size of an elephant chasing.
I could outrun it.
Please imagine that thing coming full force and then tell me that
Yeah.
you're not scared.
You know, the velociraptors, your T-Rex, they're fast boys.
Yeah,
they're
they
gonna,
eat meat.
They're gonna nip you, but that guy is. I'm not too worried about him.
I think it's like a hippo or a rhino where people think that
fucking
they're
lethal.
pretty mellow,
Hippos are
but,
the most dangerous. Yeah.
and they can move. They're fast on the open
Yeah.
on open ground. They're faster than most humans.
I heard a fact once that the hippos were the most dangerous animals in the world.
Yeah, I've heard they kill more people than other animals, but
Yeah.
that wasn't accounting for the human race.
Did you read that on the thing of a Tampax pad or something?
Yeah, I did.
What was that?
I was hemorrhaging after I sat on the bulbous end of an
An
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus.
Nice. Do you have sentences for these, by the way, or just visual?
I've got loose definitions for the dinosaurs. I don't have them in
Okay.
sentences.
Very cool.
Chris, you're up next.
Guys,
These ones
T-Rex,
are still
T-Rex.
only worth 5 points, by the way. So
T-Rex.
it's not too much to worry about yet. Your word is Stegosaurus.
Okay.
Stegosaurus.
Can you say that one more time, please?
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. Okay. Stegosaurus. S T E G A. Not helping. Stiga. S-A-U-R-U. Oh, S-T-A-R. S-A-R.
He's fainted, guy.
S-A-U-R-U-S. Yeah.
Oh.
Stegosaurus. S-T-E-G-O-S-A-U-R-U-S.
I wonder what I spelled. Stegosaurus.
No, this is Stiga.
Stegosaurus. So it's just an O and an A.
Yeah.
The next dinosaur for Rose is, by the way, do you know that the Stegosaurus had a brain the size of only a walnut?
Oh.
Ugh.
I wonder if you had said Stegosaurus instead of Stegosaurus. I
I wonder what you would happen if you shut the fuck up, huh? I wonder about that. Oh,
What you got
my
there?
God.
My boyfriend made me meatballs.
No matter the result, you're winning, baby.
That's such a great sequel to Cloudy with a Chance. The character comes out. My boyfriend made me meatballs, so I don't need to rely on them to rain. From the
makers of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball comes. My boyfriend made me meatballs.
Okay, I'm ready.
Rose.
Wow.
Your dinosaur is Plesiosaurus.
Fuck off. Plesiosaurus. Fuck off.
Plesiosaurus.
Okay, I'm gonna do a blind stab in the dark here. Plesiosaurus. Plesiosaurus. Yeah.
I might have made the words too hard this evening. It's actually, you were bang on, so for that
fuck.
C.
Wow.
So close.
You'd be gutted.
I'm going to be
couldn't
devastated
outswim
if I don't spell a single word right tonight.
I'm not going to. I can already tell.
Hoping for Brachiosaurus.
You are. You guys believe in yourselves. There are some easier words to come. There's
This
a
is
variance in difficulty.
delicious.
I'm not
It looks
surprised.
good.
I feel
Alice,
stoned. It's so good.
oh, what a delight. Your word and the final dinosaur of the dinosaurs round is, look at the size of this fucking thing,
Oh.
Brontosaurus.
Whoa.
Brontosaurus. Brontosaurus. Fuck you.
Correct.
You
Wow.
motherfucker.
Brontosaurus.
Fuck yeah.
I'm jealous now.
Gorgeous.
Congratulations.
Easy. So easy compared to me and Kura.
And Miss Corgi.
Yet again.
I
Think
don't
it's
need
all
to,
right.
you know what? I don't need to tolerate this shit, Rose. I
will say-
labour over these words. I find equally difficult words. I run them by my housemates, Chelsea and Bella. They listen to me rattling off dinosaurs all afternoon. And for you to come in here because
Okay, I yield. Okay, I yield.
I would say Stegosaurus was easy, and I got it wrong.
I really want somebody to cut up just a little gif of Rose going, I yield. And I will use that honestly daily in my life.
I think you can hopefully take the recording out yourself.
No,
She
I want someone else to do it.
She can't be able to do that. She'll outsource that.
All right. So at the end of two rounds, we have Kura on 5, Chris on 0, Rose on 5, Alice on 5. Moving on to round 3. Round 3
Sorry,
is worth
that hit me really hard. Hold on. I need a second. All good.
round 3 is a new round. And this was after, I didn't know this, but my entire family tuned in for the Mont-Spelling Bee last week. And they were all very vocal about words that they like and should be used. And so to appease them, I've made the Montgomery family round.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
So
The Montgomery family singers.
Yeah.
that's right. So you can see Bella, who draws these title cards, has animated everyone with what they like to do.
It's
So
very cool.
That's Mama Montgomery with the dogs there. That's Papa Montgomery playing golf. That's Annie Montgomery riding a bike. That's Alice Montgomery with a horse. And that's me. And what do I like to do, guys?
Ha ha ha, laugh.
Laugh.
I do. Guilty as
Laugh
charged.
at a
I love to laugh.
at a horse's backside.
Now, this is a slightly challenging because I had an idea here that hasn't quite worked out. I was going to let the person who was winning choose whose word they want. So instead of running these in order, I'm going to let you go first because you were running first anyway. You can choose. Do you want a word from my mum, my dad, my older sister, or my younger sister?
I'd like your younger sister, please, being a younger sister myself, and I just really hope that she's the dumbest in your family.
No, you guessed wrong. That little fucker is smart as anything. And the word that she's chosen, in my opinion, is probably the hardest to get. I've also asked them to provide sample sentences. Your word is synecdoche.
Oh,
This is a noun.
Wow.
It's a figure of speech in which a part is made to represent the whole or vice versa. So, for example, this is the sentence that Andy's provided. A common synecdoche used in everyday life is all hands on deck, where hands represent all crew rather than just their hands.
Jesus.
Synecdoche.
Wow.
The language of origin is Greek. I'm so sorry you chose Andy's word.
No, that's fine. I stick by it. Synecdoche.
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 Synecdoche. Synecdoche. Synecdoche. It goes like this. Synecdoche. Okay, synecdoche. I can't believe I'm even trying it, like looking like I'm thinking about it. Synecdoche. S-I-N. Synec. I. Synec. C. S-I-N-I-C. T-A. C-Y. Synecdoche.
I'm so sorry. I mean, this is a ridiculous word.
This is all right.
Synecdoche.
D?
Where the fuck did you get that from, Rose?
Synecdoche, New York. It's a fucked up movie, but yeah.
Looks like scenic douche.
Scenic
It
douche.
looks like scenic douche.
Wow. Well, I'm so sorry, Koo. So that's no points for you. Rose, you
No
don't get any
worries.
points, but that was impressive. And
was
also
cool.
quite a strong power, like mind move
Yeah, it was.
on your fellow
Freaked me out a bit.
competitors.
If Rose gets hers wrong and I can spell it right, can I?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Now,
No, that was
worth a
purely a
shot.
show-off move.
we have Rose and Alice
Fucking
in
what's
second
going
equal. Alice, because you felt more slighted and you yawned slightly just then, I'm going to let you into the fray and choose whose word you want. So we've got my older sister, my mum, or my dad.
I'll take Guy Montgomery's mum.
Damn it, fuck, I was going to choose her.
Damn it, so was I.
Damn it.
Why have you chosen her?
I've met her a few times. I felt like we had an okay rapport. I just really want her to pull through for me in this round. And I think she'd choose quite an elegant word, which I'm hoping is something that's almost phonetically sounding.
Your word is obstreperous.
Oh,
Obstreperous.
sorry, can you say that again?
Obstreperous. It's a noun meaning noisy and difficult to control. The language of origin is Latin, and her sentence that she provided is, I'm feeling very obstreperous after 6 weeks of lockdown.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
You got such a smart family.
I mean, they had a week to find and choose words.
And find out how that's
Obstreperous.
spelled.
Am I saying it right? Just because you keep breaking out obstreperous?
Obstreperous.
Oh,
Alright, go. OBST REPEROUS. Obstreperous.
Correct.
Oh,
That's great.
well done, Alice.
Well done.
That was
That
beautiful.
That was
my god!
That was great.
I might actually cry.
Congratulations, Alice.
Oh.
Your connection with my mum rings true. That leaves 2 words. And Rose, you have the choice of the 2 remaining words. Would you like a word from my older sister or a word from my dad?
Like a word from your dad.
Very well. Why did you choose Stephen as he's known?
Just he seems like a good guy. Like it seemed like I like dads.
Yeah.
I love men, and I respect them and their opinions.
Okay. Well,
No, hit me with the dad. I'm not sure. I fuck. I should have chosen your sister. Damn it. Okay, whatever. What's the word? Hit me.
Is abstemious. It's an
Fuck
adjective
off.
meaning indulging only very moderately in something, especially food and drink. Its language of origin is Latin, and the sentence he's provided is, John is abstemious in his sex life, sadly, not by choice.
So it's kind of like abstain, abstemious. And I don't need knowledge to whether to go with an MI, abstemious, or an EO, an E or an I, abstemious. And there might be another vowel in the st. Abstemia. Me. Fuck. A B S T E M I O U S.
Correct.
Oh.
Beautiful. That was awesome, Rose. I'm proud of you.
Fuck.
This
thank
feels
you.
like friends
That was
jumping over a
beautiful.
ravine, and I'm
Yeah.
like stuck on the other end of the ravine, and I want to get over.
This is
Wow.
this spelling bee, against all odds, is bringing Alice and Rose closer together.
Yeah, it's odd.
No, listen,
What's really funny is that in true moments we really supported each other there, and it
Yeah.
shows, there's friendship.
That was really sweet. And this
I
leaves
believe in
Chris,
that friendship.
the final word of round 3, as chosen by my older sister Alice.
The word is poos.
The word is gobbledygook. It's a noun. It's language that is meaningless or is made unintelligible by excessive use of technical terms. Its language of origin is actually sort of modern American. It's believed that the origins of gobbledygook were someone mimicking the noises of a turkey. And she's a dab hand at satire here. The sentence she's provided is American politics. Well, it's just a lot of talking heads spouting a load of gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook or goop?
Gobbledygook.
Gook, it's not goop. Gobbledygook. Gwyneth Paltrow's gobbledygook. Interesting, because I wonder if it's goop like soup or goop like poop.
I need to.
No,
I'm sorry.
It's not goop.
It's not. It's a hard k sound to end.
Oh, sorry.
Gobbledygook.
I'm not
Sorry,
going
you
to
said
I'm
you-
not going to let you go in there, with the wrong information.
Ook. Ook, like spook. How do you spell spook? Gobble.
gobbledygook.
Gobbledy. Gobble. Gobble. D-E. Gobbledy. Gook. G. Sorry, you need to count that bit. O. Ooh.
Hard one.
UCK.
Ooh.
I know that's wrong. Yeah.
Ah.
Is it OK?
It is, and you were one letter off anyway. It's
GG. Double D.
Gobble.
It's YG.
G-O-B.
It's the
Double
Y
D. Oh, I
after
forgot
the
the
D.
Y.
Oh wow.
We didn't forget it. You replaced
That's
it,
tough.
but
With
a
a
valiant
D-E.
effort. It was a tough word. I'm sorry, Chris.
What's
So moving on
interesting
to-
is that it's because it's a colloquialism. I wonder as well if there is ulterior spelling to it, or is like who decided that that's how you
Yeah.
spell it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an interesting
true.
thing. I
And I put that out to
But
the
that goes for
comment
most
section.
words, I think.
Yeah.
I would put that out to the comment section. If you feel like it's spelled another way, like sound off in the comments below.
Sound off.
I think I've just gone to check the comments to
off.
see whether or not anyone is sounding off, but there's a lag, so I'm not going to be able to see in time. I'm so sorry, Chris. Now, going into round 4.
I remain on my side of the ravine.
Into round 4. No. You're on the other side. You're just a bit battered and bruised.
Bridge to Terabithia shit.
After how many rounds is that? 1, 2, 3. We
3.
have Chris on 0, Kura on 5, Rose and Alice pacing us at 15. This is a round that sees a lot of movement. It's a variation on a round I introduced last week. So you might have some questions about it. I hope it works without any issue. This round is called the acrostic round. So I've hand selected some words that are going to spell out, like an acrostic poem, another word. The words I've chosen will be worth 10 points if spelled correctly, negative 10 points if spelled incorrectly. Your names will be your buzzers. The first person to correctly guess the acrostic word we are spelling will be awarded a bonus 30 points.
Whoa.
Wait. So if you're going to say like a sentence and it'll spell a word.
No, so I'm going to be, each word I spell, I would pay to write down the first letter of each word I spell or to memorize it, because once you have it,
You said no pens.
I know, I didn't account for the acrostic round when I said no pens.
I don't have a pen either. Oh, wait.
We can pause. You can get a pen.
My internet isn't great. My internet isn't great.
I've heard this all before, Rose.
Can
My
you explain it
internet's crapping
again,
out.
Guy?
No.
So it's just a buzz round. So I'm going to say a word and you're going to buzz in to spell it. If you spell it correctly, you'll get 10. If you spell it incorrectly, you'll get negative 10. There's a timer, just like there was in last week's alphabet challenge. Only this time, there's another element at play where those letters are spelling out a word, like an acrostic poem. I've written an example here. This is an acrostic poem. G is for groovy. U is for unforgettable. Y is for yes. Guy, this poem represents my essence. I'm groovy, unforgettable, yes. So the letters of the words I'm giving you are also going to spell out something in the same way that these letters and words spell out Guy.
Got it.
Is
And
everyone-
are we allowed to write down the first letters of the words as you say them?
After the round, I'll be watching, but after the round, you can write down the first letter, so you've got a record of them. Well, not after the round, sorry, after each word.
I have a thing where I like can't hear instructions.
Guys, say if we buzz in and try and guess the ultimate word, can we do it again and again? Or
The first, you get one freebie. So the
Okay.
first time you can do it. Each time you do it and get it wrong from there, you'll get negative 5 points.
and any hints on kind of how long this word is?
I can tell you that the word is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters long. It's a
Holy
9-letter
whoa.
word.
I won't know it. That's me done. That's me out.
I missed all of the rules, but I'll try and guess them.
9. Okay.
It's just like the A to Z round last week, Rose. So it's a buzz-in
Okay.
round.
Okay.
But in addition to that, the words, the first letter of each word is going to make an acrostic poem, like this one
Okay.
I've written here as an example.
Okay. Cool.
And so the first person to guess what word the acrostics are spelling out will be given 30 bonus points. You get
Okay.
one free guess. So one guess, if you get it wrong,
Yeah.
there's no consequence. Every subsequent guess that's wrong, you will lose 5 points.
Okay.
So
Couldn't have picked a bigger piece of paper and a bigger pen to do this.
there's a lot of admin in this one. I don't know if it's going to make the grade for next week, but I thought it'd be fun to experiment. I mean, what
Guys,
else
I
we doing, really?
love.
I think it's
love
great.
what
I'm
you're doing.
pumped.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
I've already got.
Can
stomach
we
pain
can we
from it.
address the fact that some of our internet connections aren't that very fast, and whether or not Alice, you brought this up just prior to the spelling bee, whether or not buzzing in is the best mechanic here.
Do you have an alternative ready to pitch?
No, so go ahead with the game.
It almost would have been worth it, but sadly, without an alternative, we're going to have to go ahead with the buzz-in method.
I still
Would
don't
everyone
know
like
what's
to-
going on.
Would everyone like to try? Just to see where our internet's at. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. After I say go, I say ready, steady, go. After I say go, buzz in. Right?
After, like a beat after, or as soon as you say go.
After or on?
It's like a running race. You know when they say ready, steady, go, and you go after they say go. It's like
Go.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready, steady, go.
Alice,
Kura.
I think that's pretty close. I think it's fine.
Everyone was pretty close. Kura was the slowest then. So, Rose, you have no means for complaint. Kura, I'm so sorry for your laggy internet connection. Maybe it was just your reflexes. Maybe you got shit reflexes. I don't know that stuff.
I was still thinking about the running race. I was like, I don't want to.
I was started thinking about running as well.
Okay, we must push on. The first word in this already almost failed across the ground is illicit.
Rose,
Alice,
I heard Rose first.
E-L. Oh, I forgot to ask for it in a sentence. Can you say it again, please?
You've started spelling. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with it.
You can do it.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
It's
He's
not-
hard on you because you're the best.
It's not bullshit.
It's hard like he
Fucking
loves
bullshit.
you. It's tough love.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard you say illicit. So I'm going to go with an E, because if it was illicit, it would be illicit. Illicit is E-L-I-C-I-T.
Oh.
I hate you so much. Fucking hate you so much. That was bullshit. The way you pronounced that was absolutely.
oh,
that was not.
I heard illicit. I think that's on you, Rose.
Illicit is
I'm going
spelled
to the garden. I'm going. to the garden.
ILLICIT.
I'm
Maybe you shouldn't
Okay.
be so quick off the mark when you're not ready, yeah?
Alice.
Actually, do you know what? Also, your rage has given value because instead of remembering to let the other contestants try and spell it, I've spelled it out. So there's no opportunity for anyone else to gain 10 points. So your misplaced frustration at your forgetfulness to ask for it in a sentence has served a purpose.
It's also
Fucking
punished
forget about
us. It's punished us in a
Punished
way.
us.
She's
Yeah.
like, she talked in class and then we all have to stay 10 minutes
Yeah.
during interval.
Like cheer when they have to do
We have
press
to do-
ups, you know.
Oh,
It's like someone's
yeah.
got a concussion and almost died and we have to do 50 push-ups.
I've not seen the doco, but I imagine these references are
That would've
absolutely
killed.
rocking it for anyone who
That
has.
would have killed.
The second word, don't forget, guys, there's an acrostic bonus. So make sure you're taking note of the fact that illicit then was spelt with an I.
I really want to try and buzz in on the cross, but I'm not going to. I'm
The
playing a
second-
big game.
The, second, the intensity of this gets me every time. I love you guys so much. And Rose, you've put the fear of a friendship being on the line here, but I'm
Don't
just
be
not.
afraid of her.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to be.
Fuck
I'll
off, Alice.
This is what
I'll
she
be tough.
does.
Fuck off.
I'll be
This is
tough,
what
but
fuck
she
fair.
you.
does.
Fuck you. If that had happened to you, you would have reacted the exact same way.
I wouldn't have made that mistake.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your second word
Friendship over.
is silence, please. The second word is nefarious. Rose is buzzed in.
Has she?
Nefarious.
Correct.
Well done.
Well done.
She's back. She's back. Just like that.
Fuck
Lucky
me.
I didn't give that a go. I was going to fang a V in there.
I was going to put a
Nefarious.
PH. I was gonna put a PH.
Like
Yeah.
we are thick, Chris.
We-
You and I love you, but we are
Yeah.
We're
thick.
dumb as fuck.
All right, guys. The third word.
But we're hot as fuck.
Remember,
Sorry.
we're playing an acrostic word as well. So there's 30 bonus points on the line. It pays to keep track of this stuff. I'm not going to keep reminding you. The next word is eagle.
Buzz.
Chris. No, sorry, not Chris. Sorry.
I have
You were
no
the,
points.
you were the
This is
last
the only
one.
word
I know,
in the-
I know, but I can't give it to you because it's not what I heard first. It came out
Well,
wrong.
I'm never gonna get a point.
Kura, you got in first.
Oh, I was about to lose my mind. Eagle. E-A-G-L-E. Eagle.
Correct.
Whew.
Guy, can you promise me one thing? If everyone has heaps of points by the end and I'm still on 0, can we create a Chris round where I just get a point for selling any kind of word?
Chris,
Just-
of
I would-
course.
I will top myself.
No, I think it's good that we know the stakes associated.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
you.
I love that.
I first of all, that's not going to be necessary, and second of all, of course.
Any.
Amy, I
This
feel I
could
don't.
be anything.
Also, for clarity, before people start guessing on the acrostic word, even if you guess correctly before we get through all the words, we will finish the round.
As soon as someone guesses.
Well, even if someone
Right.
guesses correctly, say now, we will still spell the remaining 6 words.
Okay.
The fourth word in the acrostic round is fandangle.
Alice,
Rose.
Alice was in first. Go ahead, Alice.
Fuck.
Fandangle, fandangle.
Correct.
Well done.
How's everyone feeling?
So good.
Good.
Really
Like pure-
low.
Like pure shit.
Really low. I feel like I'm in the closet and at school again. Like that's how low I
Yeah.
feel.
Chris, you're spelling with
Nice.
friends, mate. There's nothing to worry about
Nice
here.
guy.
NF.
Real nice.
My mum used to scream at me across the kitchen table at how bad my spelling was. So I've always struggled.
I struggled with the word vehicle, I
Chris.
remember. That was a tough word for me. Chris, at no risk, for a bonus 5 points, would you like to spell the word vehicle?
Right
Fair
at
enough.
the end. Right at the end.
Take it. Do it now.
I've got foreskin in this game.
You got a shitload of this stuff. The next word is flounce.
Alice,
Alice got in first.
I have no idea. Can I have it a sentence, please?
Rose.
Chris.
It's still
But,
Alice.
I just want to know a
Chris
sentence.
flounces all over the place.
Yeah, it's flounce. It's a verb meaning go or move in an exaggeratedly impatient or angry manner. And I did the example sentence was Chris. I actually this is almost
Go
unfair.
fuck yourself.
The
Go.
sentence was Chris got upset during the spelling bee and started to flounce from room to room.
You literally are kicking me while I'm down.
Wow.
It's what I had written. I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would be exactly when it would happen.
Weirdly, the sentence I've got is Chris is a poofter who likes to flounce. So spell that, I guess.
Flounce. Flounce. Flounce.
Correct.
Can I ask how many words there are in this round?
9.
9.
Okay.
That doesn't look like a word to me, Guy.
Yeah, NF.
Inf.
NF.
The next
Oh,
word.
can I guess it?
Yes.
This is huge.
No. I don't want to guess. 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 No. Fuck it. Nah. I'm not doing
Now,
it.
come on,
Sorry.
girl. I think you get a
I fucked up.
freebie.
You do get a freebie.
Give it a whirl.
No. I thought it was wrong. I thought it was the wrong amount. It was the wrong amount. So don't worry.
Okay.
Go on. Oh,
Oh.
I'm stressed.
Okay, I just had to make sure that it is the correct number of letters, and thankfully it is. The next word in the acrostic round is accessible.
Chris.
Alice.
Kura was in first.
oh my
Shit. My internet's fucked.
my internet's messed up.
Tell you what's messed up. I've got no fucking idea how to spell accessible. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Accessible.
Also, before Kura spells, in the very unlikely case that she spells it incorrectly, to those of you complaining about your internet speed, bear in mind you can buzz in and spell the word
Running?
correctly.
You're like being chased.
Accessible.
Accessible. A C C E S S A B L E. Accessible. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, is there only one S?
Rose.
Rose, go ahead.
Oh.
Can I please have it in a sentence?
The venue was wheelchair accessible.
Oh, I know what
A
I've done.
C C E S S I B L E.
Accessible.
Correct.
You're right.
Oh, I could have spelled that, damn it.
I've turned to shit now. I was doing good and now I hate it.
I feel like
I'm
you're
going
shit.
so bad. I'm at the bottom of the rot bin. That's how I feel.
The next word is. Has everyone got their acrostics going?
No.
Yeah.
The next word is benign.
Rose.
Chris.
Rose got in first.
Wow. My internet's fucked.
B E N I G N.
Correct.
Alice,
Ooh.
can I guess the acrostic?
Yes.
Ooh.
Is it ineffable?
Correct.
Wow, done. She was playing the long game.
Yes.
He was quite quiet there, just working on that acrostic.
Ineffable. From Cats, the greatest film of 2019. T.S. Eliot fucking loved that word, and I don't know why.
Couldn't have been any other word looking at that. Like, where was that going to go?
Well, it went to ineffable.
It was never going to go to, like, a Neffabot, a Neffabed. Like, we're all stupid. Where was that ever going to go apart from LE, you know?
Guys, I'm worried that the fire has gone out in Rose's eyes.
Oh, we went out a long time ago.
No, I saw it when you got that word right, Rose.
The fire remains, and the competition's on. We're looking at some really good points here. I had a note actually that people would like to see the points as the game unfolds, but obviously I'm incredibly technically limited to literally what I have on me. I'm not very good at this stuff, so I'm going to give everyone a points up at the end of the round. We've got 2 more words in the acrostic ineffable round.
Oh,
Second to last word
still got skin in this game.
is lubricity.
Chris.
Chris, I heard first.
Go,
Would you like?
Chris.
You can,
Lubricity.
you can ask for
I
a
get that.
definition.
I would love a definition.
So lubricity is a noun with a variety of applications. Can mean the oily smoothness as of a surface, slipperiness. It can mean ability to lubricate or a capacity for lubrication, as in the wonderful lubricity of this new oil. Instability,
cock.
shiftiness, fleeting nature. That's right. The lubricity of Chris Parker's cock.
Right.
I mean lewdness, lustfulness, lasciviousness, salaciousness.
Oh, shit.
Say cock again. Say cock again.
Cock.
Yeah.
And it can mean something that arouses lasciviousness, especially pornography. The word is lubricity. Chris Parker, you are on the clock. Chris Parker, you are
Lubricity.
on the cock.
I'm on the cock. A lubrious cock. Lubricity. Lubricity.
You got this, Chris.
Don't say that. I might not have that. L-U-B. R-I-C-I-T-Y.
Correct.
I bought so much lube online the other day that I was just like hoping that was going to come through.
The light back in
Chris.
my eyes.
I have so much lube, like it's crazy. It's the only thing I bought: wool, spoons, slippers, and lube.
That's awesome.
What a life. Wouldn't it be nice if you could walk up to the supermarket, check out with that in your trolley instead of having to just have it secretly delivered to your house and no one knows how fucking awesome you are?
Because they stopped selling the good lube in this country. KY, like you can't buy it in New Zealand. They got bought out of the market. It's really interesting.
That is interesting. All right. Perhaps a conversation for another time. It sounds like you spelling that word correctly has just reached the lounge and they are very happy for you. You'll be pleased to hear, Chris. The final word in the acrostic round is exercise.
Rose.
Kura.
I've got to say, Alice and Rose, you were neck and neck then to the point that I'm not comfortable saying who went first. So you guys are going to have to do a rock off. You're going to have to do a scissors, paper, rock through Zoom.
Oh.
How can I head there?
Paper, scissors, rock.
Alice Snedden to spell exercise.
Good luck, Alice.
Good luck to you.
Exercise. E-X-C-E-R-C-I-S-E. Exercise.
Rose.
Chris.
Rose.
Chris. Chris.
Oh my god, I put an extra C in there. No!
Rose got in first. I'm so sorry, Chris.
I thought you had it, Alice. I thought you had it.
I did have it.
E-X.
Oh my god.
C-I-S-E.
Correct.
Oh my god. That was horrible to watch.
Is she gonna jump out of the, is she gonna jump out of the window?
That was so...
That's it. That was it for her.
Alice,
No,
Alice,
John.
I'm sorry.
Alice.
It's
No,
been
Alice.
good knowing you.
No, guys, there's a
Alice.
landing out there. I know there's a landing out there.
She's
It's
fine. She's fine.
Fuck me. That was... Oof.
I
I mean, you
reckon
probably still
I put a
won,
lag.
but...
Can we say everything? Can we say a word at the same time? I want to check.
Okay.
Everyone say on the word on the count of three. Cock.
Okay.
I'll count the three.
Okay, great.
1, 2, 3.
Cock.
Cock.
Someone was, I don't know who was first, but everyone else was equal.
Okay, I'm just slow then.
So the scores after round 4 are as
okay,
follows.
Alice.
Okay,
All right,
Alice.
mate.
Kura is sitting in 4th place on 5 points. Chris Parker in 3rd place on 10 points. Rose Matafeo in 2nd place on 45 points. And in 1st place on 55 points is the most depressed person currently playing the game, Alice
55.
Snedden.
How am I on 10?
His words spelled correctly in that round were worth 10.
Motherfucker.
Wow,
fuck,
Chris,
fuck.
good on you.
Alice, I can't believe you're on 55 and I'm on. Can I have some of your points?
How is that the Ku's on that?
Because
It's
Koo was on 5, she got 1 correct, and then she got 1 incorrect in that round.
Fucking
Oh, that's
accessible.
brutal.
I'm sorry, Koo.
It's cool.
Mine
I'm
is
fine
gone.
with that.
If
Yeah,
I
mine-
win, I'll give you some of my points.
Haven't you won?
I'm
No.
going to take those points and I'm going
Oh.
to shove them.
We have the championship round to close things out, guys.
Oh.
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 Okay.
Now
I can't honestly believe that I spelt that. Like it's fine. It's not a big deal, but I'm actually crumbling.
Yeah, Alice. I mean, no, Alice, don't. Alice.
I would be too. It'd
It's
be
fine.
really
It's the biggest
embarrassing.
mistake of your life. Quite honestly, the biggest mistake
I just
you will
took
ever
my
make in
eye
your
off
life.
the ball for a second and I just threw
Yeah.
it all away. And
Honestly,
It was-
I think it was that you were, and I could see it in your eyes, you were so glad that you outwitted me with paper, scissors, rock, because you
Yeah.
stood like that
Yes.
for like about a
Yes.
minute, like just relishing the fact that you won
Yeah.
it. and it completely fucked with your mind.
You were
It
just like,
completely fucked with your
I'm
mind.
a queen at this game.
I'm a
and then
god.
I'm God, and then boom.
Yeah, I fucked it massively.
I am going
Hubris.
strength for strength.
Hubris.
Correct.
Hubris.
It's time for the championship round, guys. I've just realized I didn't have time before the quiz to put these into sentences, which you'll inevitably ask for.
Now we will.
Yeah, you'd be sensible too. So I'm going to be doing that as we go. Everything to play for. First and second, obviously, have a grades between Alice and Rose, and third place and fourth place, there could be a big swap here. Words in the championship round are worth 20 points if spelled correctly. No points lost for spelling incorrectly. Kura, you are up first. All of these words, by the way, were spelled correctly in the 2019 Scripps National Spelling Bee, which saw a very unusual result in which the spelling bee was tied by 8 spellers.
Wow.
So the 4 words we have on select this evening were all spelled correctly by 4 of the 8 champions of the 2019 Spelling Bee. They are pretty tough words, but we should have some fun with them. Kura, you're up first. Your word is Oslaut.
Can I please have the word in a sentence?
You can, unfortunately for me. The definition of Oslaut, I'll give it to you first. It's the final position in a word, especially as a conditioning environment and sound change, a sound in this position. So, for example, in the word continent, or is continent a good example? I'll say yellow. In the word yellow, there are 2 syllables, and the low is the Oslaut. It is the last sound in the word.
The old Oslaut. Classic. And where is the word from, please, Guy? Because that's really going to help.
Germany.
Germany, of course. Yes, I know it well.
Where else?
Okay,
Yeah.
here she goes. Oslaut. O-S-L-A-U-T-E. Oslaut. Oh, I'm going to take the E.
Where did that E come from? I mean, it's not where you got it wrong, but I could.
Oh, wow.
You're really in the neighborhood.
What a slot.
Oslot. That was
wow, that's tough.
spelled correctly by young Rishik Gantrasi of San Jose, California.
What's an umlaut again? Oh, that's the little.
That's those little dots that you put over a U.
I said O-S, I should have said A-U-S.
Weird A-U sounds.
You should have said A-U-S, A-U-L-T.
The E was just me being like, sometimes you got to chuck an E in, you know?
Yeah. I know. Also, there was half a beat between you finishing spelling and you adding in the E, which I thought was really neat.
Trying to read your face.
Read it, that Auslaut.
I'm copping it from Rose here.
No. I'm just buzzed out. I'm just buzzed out by the word.
I'd never do that to you, Guy.
It's not about personal allegiances here. It's just about who spells better. Chris, you're up next, and your word is
poo-poo pee-pee.
Poo-poo wee-wee.
Palama.
Palama.
What's the palama with you?
Guy, can I get it in a proper sentence, please?
What do you mean a proper sentence?
Well, not Koo's one. What is the palama with you?
I don't have a palama here, mate.
Palama. There are 2 alternate pronunciations. Palama means it's a noun. It's the webbing on the feet of aquatic birds. Its language of origin is New Latin from Greek. And as an example sentence, when I was at Western Springs today, I noticed a small hole in the palama of a swan.
Oh.
Palama or palama?
What? Those are 2 different words you just said.
It can be pronounced 2 ways.
Palama or palama?
Palama.
Okay. Palama or palama?
Palama.
Or palama. Okay, I feel like everyone else got a word that you said once, and I got a word that is palama or palama.
Well, everyone else is Kura, who got her word once.
Well, I hope
Just
that you said it, Rose.
Chuck an E on the end and you'll be sweet.
I was
Well,
trying
it
to,
just-
I was trying to
it
help you
discounts-
by offering
it
two
discounts-
pronunciations.
Yeah, because it discounts certain spellings and it suggests a certain vowel, doesn't it?
Well, it confuses my head, actually.
It suggests a certain vowel that can be pronounced in two different ways.
Come on, here we go. Chris Parker.
P. Palema. P. U. L. L. U. M. U.
That is fucking chaos, mate.
Wow.
Give yourself a chance.
I think I spelled Pulumu.
Palama.
Oh, Palema.
Ahma. All right, yeah.
I like the way you spelt it though, Chris.
Pulumu. Pulumu.
All right. Down to the business end of things here.
Oh, beautiful Pulumalu.
Are
Rose,
you going down to Palumalo this year?
you're up next, Rose. And your word.
That doesn't have any bearing over this, Alice. That's
No,
a
this
different
is
trophy
an
for a
award
different thing.
my sister got this award.
Okay.
Rose, your word is
Hit me.
cernuous. Cernuous. It's an adjective of a plant,
Cernuous.
inclining
Cernuous.
or nodding.
Sorry, what was it's an adjective for what?
Of a plant, so it's relating to a plant, inclining
Yeah.
or nodding. Cernuous.
Cernuous. Whew.
Its language of origin is Latin.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna fucking guess this shit. Cernuous. And I think there's two ways I could go here, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw up. Okay. Oh. Okay. No. Oh shit. No, it could be that. No, fuck. Cernuous. And it's Latin. Cernuous. It's a fucking S or it's a C, and I don't know which one it would be. I'm gonna go with S. I don't know. SERNUOUS.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay, Rose.
Oh.
C.
Cernuous.
Otherwise,
Yep.
correct. That CNS will get you. Rose
Rose, you-
Matafeo.
Rose, you look like a sort of kooky auntie who's like doing pottery and sort of getting inspired in a garage somewhere.
Alice Snedden with the championship in the bag. This is purely for ego. The
Oh, don't
final
make me do
word.
that.
Oh.
Absolutely, you're going to do it. The final word is
Oh.
penduloke. Penduloke. A noun, it's a diamond or other gemstone cut in the form of a pear-shaped. Brilliant with a table. I copied and pasted that definition. I don't know where the last bit came. A diamond or other gemstone cut in the form of a pear shape.
Brilliant with a
Can
table.
you say the word again, specifically the second half of it?
Penduloke.
Penduloke. The language of origin is French.
Pinjin.
Penduloke.
Pendulook.
Okay, penduloke.
A drop, and then I've got a different definition up now just for your clarity. A drop-shaped diamond or other gem used as a pendant.
Good with a table again.
An example sentence: the chandelier's penduloke was a large, brilliant diamond.
Ah.
Oh God. Okay. Penduloke. PENDALOQUE. Penduloke.
Fancy guess.
Fancy.
Yeah.
That was a fancy spelling.
Oh, there is a QUE.
Deloque.
Pendeloque, sorry.
So
I think to put a Q in a word that I was spelling.
the final scores are Kura on 5, Chris on 10, Rose on 45, and Alice Snedden is the champion of the third Guy Mont-Spelling Bee with 55 points. Congratulations to Alice.
Wow.
That was
Well
hotly
done,
contested and nerve-wracking. I actually had to abandon one of the rounds because it took longer than I anticipated, which was dinosaurs again.
Oh, thank God. Get rid
A
of
real
that.
shame. My sincere congratulations. Your prize, aside from the chance to defend your title on Guy Mont-Spelling Bee next week, is what remains of this delicious persimmon when we can legally see one another, which is only 3 sleeps away.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Guys, thank you all so much for playing. Is there anything any of you would like to discuss or promote in particular before we end this?
No.
No.
No. We don't have a lot of work on.
No,
Really.
yeah, just
There's not a lot
No.
happening.
Just
really, is
Like,
there?
I just want to say thank you for having us, Guy, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I-
congratulations, Alice. It was a well-deserved win, and yeah, I hope you have fun next week. And it was awesome playing with you. And I hope no one watching kind of, like thinks that I'm like competitive or anything. Like I'm fine, and like just well done, Alice.
Thanks, Rose. I know that was really hard for you to say.
No, it's fine.
You guys, that was
It's
so much
fine.
fun. Thank you so much for playing. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you to everyone who watched at home. We'll be back next week with our first ever international spelling bee.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be so awesome for you, Alice and Guy.
Who's
It's
the
gonna be-
guest?
Who's gonna be there? Who's the
Well,
guest?
it's actually going to be at 8:30 p.m. West Coast time in America, which will be
Whoa.
3:30
Oh.
p.m. on a Tuesday here. Alice, you'll be spelling against Io Debris, Blair Socky, and Paul F. Tompkins. If you can make it.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
it's my favorite comedian.
Rose is making this all about her.
Thank you for playing, everybody. Thank you for watching at home. We'll see you next time on Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont-Spelling Bee. Look after yourselves. Cheers.
You guys.
We just do this.